I've been going through something in the best way, but I've been going through something. This is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. If not in my entire life, at least in the last decade of it. This is the happiest, most sound mind, most content, most peaceful. That I have been. In my entire life. And it's like part of me don't even want to say in my entire life, but like it really feel like that. I spent so much time over the years through childhood all the way up until adulthood depressed, chronically depressed. Functioning depression, but depressed nonetheless. I spent so much of my time and my efforts towards the desires of others for me instead of the desires for myself. What I wanted for myself. Although I may have always known what I wanted for myself, I did not feel. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all care about angel numbers, but as soon as I said that, there was 444 on the time. But anyway, I may have always known what I wanted for myself, but may not have understood that it was okay to choose it for myself due to a variety of things like how I was raised and, you know, things I was taught and how I was supposed to carry myself and what I could and could not do. And, you know, that's all well and good. But this is that legitimately the happiest I've ever been, the most peaceful I've ever been, without compromise. Without compromise. Without compromise of who I am, what I value, and what I desire. Most of all, it's just peace. I desire peace. And I do everything in my power to maintain my peace. But I'm saying all this to say, like, don't give up, dog. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it feel like. I I don't care who said what, who did what. And I say that all the time. Anytime I do one of these don't give up videos, I say that all the time. It don't matter who said what, who did what, whatever, 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 whatever. Don't give up. I can give you a laundry list of experiences, painful experiences, that should have took me out of here, that should have left me in jail, or should have put me in the loony bin. I can go through a laundry list of items, of experiences. like, it's real. It's real out here. It's real. But the thing, that shouldn't have been that funny, but it was. But the reality is, I could have chose to give up. I could have chose to give up a long time ago. I could have chose to be like, you know what? Forget it. You can have it. I could have been like, you know what? I'm going to just be homeless for the rest of my... I could have just been like, you know what? You know, I could have did a lot of things. But I chose to keep pushing. And it's really a choice. It's a choice. Because if you wake up every day and you're miserable, and even though you don't know what it feels like not to be miserable, do you really want to still be miserable? I know it's comfortable, but the reality is, the question is, do you really want to maintain being miserable? If you're of sound mind enough, the answer is no. If you're not, probably need to get that checked. No jokes. But don't give up. It gets better if you want it to get better. It gets better if you put the effort in. It gets better if you're patient with yourself and you give yourself grace. It gets better if you make the appropriate changes. It gets better. But it's up to you. You have to make the choice. You have to be willing. And choosing different, it's not always going to feel good at first. Because choosing different means a lot of things. It means a lot of things, depending on your situation, your circumstance. But you have the power to choose. And you have the power to create more positive experiences in your life. Something I did not know was even a thing. I didn't know I could feel like this. I didn't know I could have this much peace. I didn't. Took a long time to get here. I'm just happy I'm here. So, if you're having a difficult time battling experiences that you've once experienced, understand that peace is attainable. Happiness is attainable. Joy is attainable. Creativity, even creative solutions, are attainable. The life that you really would like to have, that you would prefer, that you desire, is attainable. But what you gonna do about it? It's up to you. Have a good day.